Capricorn, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person on your mind. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. If you have not yet subscribed, then go ahead and do so, and that way you'll be notified when future videos are released. Today we're going to look at some tarot cards, oracle cards, and even some personal messages. Just keep in mind this is only a general reading, so take what resonates, but leave what does not. If you feel that any role needs to be reversed from how I present it, then by all means go ahead and flip it. All right, well, we start this reading off with the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Seven of Cups, and then the Ace of Cups in the reverse. And so with this Page of Wands starting this reading off, you're dealing with somebody that is very closed-minded, somebody that's very lazy, but also very impatient, right? Somebody not willing to put in the work, but wants everybody to do the work for them. This is somebody that is very pessimistic about relationships. Perhaps they don't believe that they will ever be successful. And the reason why I say that is because with the Seven of Cups, you've got somebody that has some commitment issues here. This is a person that has a lot of options that they keep on the table. And it's almost like they live in a world of illusion, right? They may sell you dreams. This is a dream seller. But this is somebody that kind of lives in a fantasy world in some type of way. And because of their options, their decisions, the many different choices that they make that affect this relationship, it has left you feeling very much so with this Ace of Cups in the reverse, like this is an unrequited love situation, okay? You're giving more into this relationship from an emotional standpoint than this individual is, and it's making you feel, or this person made you feel, very unloved. Okay, this is a person that blocks or represses their emotions, and it really comes from a place of they have experienced some type of emotional loss in their life, and it made them cold. Instead of growing and expanding through that trauma that this person went through, it made them cold. It made them think that love is just an illusion. Okay, and so as an example, if somebody was abandoned by a parental figure, they may feel like, wow, if my parent couldn't even show that love, perhaps the relationship can't either. Okay, I'm going to take them both because they both came out. We got the Two of Swords and the Four of Swords. They're both sitting in the reverse. And so with the Two of Swords in the reverse, it feels like it's time to compromise, but there's just a lot of information. It's kind of like information overload in a sense. So it's causing you a lot of confusion in this situation. So you feel very confused about what to do. Or at least you did. But with this Four of Swords, it's like now you're ready to act. You're feeling very restless. You're feeling very burnt out by this, very anxious about how this relationship is going and how it's progressing or not progressing. Okay, so now you're ready to act. You may have been kind of balled up for a little bit. Thinking and really contemplating, maybe living in a very sad and lonely place, but now it feels like you're ready to take some type of action, or you have already taken some type of action, because we have the Empress card that shows up here, and this is all about creation. Okay, it could represent pregnancy, it can represent abundance in some type of way, it can represent good parenting, and so you have to take this as it resonates. You know, you may be wanting to act because you have children and you want to set that example for them. Or you're just wanting to create another space for your life, okay? All right, let's get some from this deck. Okay. Oh, there's too many. I thought that was just one or two, but it wasn't. It was a whole stack. All right, let's get... Okay. All right, well, we got the Eight of Swords that's sitting here in the reverse. And with the Eight of Swords sitting in the reverse, again, this is about releasing yourself from a situation, getting new hope within yourself and freeing yourself from the pain and the ties of this here situation. And now we have the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups, I typically say, is like a reunion card where somebody wants to come back together with you. But for some reason in this reading, what I'm feeling about this is just a very strong circle of support. And so in this process of separating from this situation, you may need to depend on your circle of support, whether that be your friends, family, or a combination of both. But this is very important that you understand that you have a beautiful circle of support. This also may be saying to get out there, go out, have fun, you know, bring more laughter back into your life, okay? You know what? I want one more from this deck. Okay, all right, 2 more. Came out. Wow, we get the Hermit that comes out. Now, you could be dealing with a Virgo or something within Virgo season. It doesn't have to be. This card really represents going within for clarity. It's going on a quest for your own personal truth, your own spiritual enlightenment. And so you may be really kind of within. And we saw that with the 4 of Swords. You may have gone within to really reflect on this as to what it is that you really want to do in this particular situation. But we get the Lovers that comes up in the reverse. And the Lovers represents a lot of arguments, a lot of discord in a situation, a lot of bad choices that people have made. And this also represents a breakup. And so you really may be contemplating either about, you know, moving forward with a breakup or about a breakup that has already taken place. Okay. And the sad thing is about Lovers, now you could be dealing with a Gemini with that card or something within that season, but the Lovers is like one of the best, most beautiful bonds or connections that you can have with somebody. But with it coming in the reverse, it's like something that was once very beautiful has now turned into something very painful. And it really comes back to, this came out right on top of the 7 of Cups. So this person having way too many options on the table. When this person thinks about you, what do they think about? Okay, what comes to their mind when they think about you? Cat's got their tongue. Okay. The 9 of Swords that sits here in the reverse. Didn't we have this? Let me just see. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just making that up. But the 9 of Swords in the reverse is really healing yourself, resting and recovering from a very tormenting type relationship. And when I say tormenting, whether this person was abusive or not is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is mentally and spiritually and emotionally, it was very tormenting for you. And so it looks like you are now, or this person believes that you are now healing from that. You're working on that healing. What else do they think about? Okay. Let's get 1 or 2 more. What do they think about? Ace of Pentacles. All right. Listen, when this comes up, it's like you may have some type of new job or some kind of new income of some sort. But this is really getting that foundation back together. And so if your foundation was rocked by this relationship from a financial aspect or even just stability as a whole, this person feels like you are working on your own stability, giving to yourself in this at this time. The 6 of Swords comes up. This is unnecessary transition. This is a relocation, moving out, separating from somebody. So they very much so feel like you have kind of pulled yourself back, whether you have physically or just emotionally. They definitely can feel it. What else do they think about? All right. We have the 2 of Swords and then the Magician. And so with that 2 of Swords showing up, this individual feels like you've come to the point where you have to make a decision about this relationship and what you actually want to do. And it looks like you're manifesting in a different direction. Or at least this is how this person feels. You're very focused. You're wanting to turn your dreams into some type of reality. So this person feels like, you know, you were tied up with all of these thoughts, all of these moments, all of these things that have happened in this relationship, but now you are actually building in another direction. When you think about them, what do you think about? Okay, we got the Princess of Swords that comes up in here in the reverse, and that's also the Page of Swords, right? So you feel like this person is very weak. You found out some kind of bad news about this person, or it even could be some kind of legal or tax issue. So as an example, if you guys were married, this may involve the courts with divorce and things like that. But this just really feels like you may have found out some bad news about this person. So let's get some more. And it could have been about that 7 of Cups, the many options that this person may have available to them. Okay, what else do you think about when you think about them? Okay. Oh, all right, we got the Four of Pentacles. All right, and with the Four of Pentacles, this is somebody that, you know, you really wanted that long-term investment with this individual, okay? You wanted them to put the effort in. You wanted to put the effort in as well. And it feels like you were putting that effort in, but this individual, you may feel like, was not putting the same amount of effort in as you. The Two of Cups came out in the reverse. Now, typically, this is my favorite card in the deck when it's in the upright. But the Two of Cups in the reverse really represents a breakup. It's a lot of arguments. So when you think about this person, you think about the separation, the arguments, the tension that you guys went through. But it was once a very beautiful union, if that Two of Cups even showed up. This looks like it's just been flipped on its head. One more. What do you think about? All right, we got the Queen of Wands that's sitting here in the reverse. And so you feel like this person is very cold, very aggressive, not putting forth the fire and the energy into this relationship to spark it back up. And you just feel like this person is lazy, which is the very first card that we got, the Page of Wands. All right, let's get some oracle cards. We have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. It's sitting in the reverse. So at one point, there may have been some financial aspects to this, but not anymore. We have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Now, what this really represents is that you guys may have met each other at the wrong time, where you weren't really ready for this level of relationship, or this is saying that you need to understand that there's something better that's worth waiting for when you have done your healing. Okay. Then we have trust. It says this situation is calling for you to have faith. So you have to trust that the universe is directing and guiding your steps for your betterment and for your growth. All right, let's get a couple from here. We have the Camera. Yeah, listen, somebody is definitely thinking about you. They may be looking at the pictures that you guys took together. But this is all about learning from the past. So you may be really learning a lot of lessons through this situation, so that you don't have to repeat them again. All right, let's get one more from this deck. Two of them came out, so I'm going to, oh, three came out. Okay, we got the Grim Reaper, and this is the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. And this is really interesting because it came out with these two cards together, which is Girl Talk and Paradise. So Girl Talk is really about spending time with your friends, whether you're female or male, doesn't matter. This is about spending time with your friends, enjoying that single life, living in the moment and really having fun, really reviving yourself from this situation. And with that coming out with the Grim Reaper, it's like you have to put an end to the old to begin anew. And so it looks like once you put an end to this, you're going to start going out, enjoying that singlehood. And then we have Paradise, and this is all about expanding, feeling that joy, enjoying one another. And so you really want to get out and start to heal yourself, and part of that may be involving yourself with friends or other individuals in your life. All right, let's get one of these cards and we'll flip over to our personal messages. Just gonna get one. All right, here we go. It says, start reclaiming who you truly are. Okay, stand in your power. All right, let's get some personal messages. Libra, you could be dealing with a Libra or something within Libra season, which is definitely approaching. Okay, let's get a couple more. It says, see failure as a beginning, not an end. Okay, every time that we feel that we fail, we actually learn and expand. And so it goes back to this Grim Reaper, right? Understand that sometimes things must end in order for you to begin in a different direction. And that's why it's a beginning and not an end. You can be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, but there will always be someone who hates peaches. That's a Dita Von Teese quote, but absolutely, not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to give you the love that you are giving to them. All right, if you need help, ask for it. And you are exciting. Okay, I don't know if somebody told you that you weren't. But you are. All right, let's get a poem for you. Okay, we got number 47, tone deaf. My illusion left me all alone, sleeping and waking, holding the phone, knowing exactly what to say, but so unsure of the tone. All right, this person left you very confused, right? It's almost like you've started to feel like it was just an illusion all the way with this individual, because they were not reciprocating, or they are not reciprocating the love that you are putting into the relationship. All right, if this person could say anything to you, we have our message cards. I'm going to split this. We're going to take 5 from each deck. If they could say something to you with no pride, no ego, and no fear, what would they want to say? If I knew then what I know now. I know that's right. Okay. I want all of you. So now they're really starting to see your worth. Really? Are you being honest with me? Okay, so I don't know what they don't believe that you're saying, but they can't let go. And one more from this deck. I can be your hero, so they want to come in and save the day, put their cape on. Anyways, what else do they want to say? Your voice is my favorite sound. Okay. Stepping out of comfort zones is hard for me, so you definitely have somebody that is very afraid of commitment. All right. What else? Okay. I have childhood issues. We saw that with those cards as well. I'm your #1 fan, so this person definitely has the love for you. They admire you very much. All right, I want 2 more. 2 more. Oh. I'm going to take them all. It says, I'm ashamed. I miss us. And your silence is so loud. All right, well, these are your messages. Make sure to come back and check me out.